Good evening, good evening, everybody. This is Vivian, and I'm live. Woo, yes. So tonight is going to be really short. Probably the shortest video I've made. I keep saying that, don't I? But then I get to talking, and it's longer and longer and longer and longer. And then you go, really, Vivian? You said it's going to be short, and it's not short. Okay, but it's okay. So, still reviewing this A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Courage, and Wisdom by Cindy Spiegel. The series is ongoing. I'm still compiling videos and stuff. So I think the last video you saw was the part 6 of my then and now story. So part 7 will be uploaded tonight, and then part 8 tomorrow. So I'm going to be interchanging these. So the book, the then and now story, then the book, and then the then and now story. So getting a little mix it up a little bit. Okay. So let me just read the anecdote from it. It was actually kind of a quote, but there's nothing to say who the quote is by. Okay. So I'm going to read that. Things will always work out. I may not know exactly how, but I know that somehow, eventually, things will work out for the best. Well, how can we stay optimistic in the face of things not looking like they'll work out? One of those days or weeks or months where everything looks like it's going the wrong way. How can you stay optimistic? Well, let's think about that. For me, and this channel is about being positive, right? But the thing about being positive is you have to do it every day. You have to basically pump yourself up every single day so that when things do not go your way, you have a foundation, so to speak. You have something to fall back on and to help you to dig your way out of that hole that you're falling down in. Now, sometimes we fall down in the rabbit hole. We just completely lose it, and oh God, this is going to be the worst day possible, blah 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 blah, and then we start talking to ourselves negatively or speaking negative words out into the universe. Let's say it that way. But in order to stay optimistic, you have to have faith. Faith that everything will work itself out, right? So if you have faith that things will work themselves out, then that's part of optimism. That is part of believing that things will always work themselves out, because nothing stays the same. The old saying, "This too shall pass." It's true. Everything passes, because I know a lot of people are stressed about this COVID situation and being pretty much on lockdown or whatever, right? And there's a lot of people who have difficulty handling that. But I think what we can do as far as being able to handle being locked away and not locked away, I guess I hate to say locked away, but pretty much locked away, is to do activities that are going to motivate you. I meditate. I dance. I love singing and playing music. And some people say, well, that can get old after a while. Actually, it can. If you mix it up, if you just mix things up a little bit, play a different type of music every day, or go out and have a walk. We can still go out to walk. We can actually still, right now, because some things are opening back up, you can go to a restaurant. You can go to an outdoor bar. You can do a whole lot of things outside that can keep you refreshed and sane, because cabin fever is real. It's a real thing. People have cabin fever. I know in Alaska, because they have this period where it's dark for nearly 6 months. Yeah. Dark. So not only is it cold, but it's dark. So a lot of people get really bad cabin fever because it's so cold. You don't want to be outside too much, and it's dark outside 24/7 all day. There's no like sun rising and all that. No, it's dark. So in that situation, they have learned to cope with it. How do they cope with it? They cope with it with being with their family. They cope with it through meditation. They cope with it through yoga. They cope with it through just dealing with it, or telling their mind that, oh, it's bright as I don't know what outside. You can trick your mind into thinking anything. Bring bright lamps into the house or whatever. But for us, during this time, everybody's pretty much in their own Alaska during wintertime. We're in the house a lot. But the good thing is, if we walk outside, we're not going to freeze to death. And you can go outside. Yeah, you got to wear a mask. So what? Wear a mask. It's okay. If you wear one, then every once in a while, hide behind get behind a tree or something like that, pull it off. If you're having trouble breathing, get behind and pull it off. Breathe in some air and put it back on and keep it moving. There's so many ways that you can really stay in faith and optimism when things don't seem to be going well. And this is one of those times when, we really need that. We need to stay optimistic and know that this too shall pass. It's going to go. It's going to pass. There's no doubt about that. It is going to pass. So if you keep in faith, know that God is with you, and do activities. Don't just sit around and wallow in the fact, oh, I got to stay home. It's a fact. It's just a fact right now. So if you have to stay home, do something. Activities, sing, dance, tell jokes, look at TV, read a book. There's so many different things. TV may not be the best thing right now, because most of the TV has got news, and most of the news is filled with negative stuff. And you really don't want to keep watching that, because all it's doing is making matters worse. Because most of the time you turn on the TV, there's bad news on it, or the shows that are on, people are deceiving each other, they're killing each other, they're doing all kinds of awful things to each other, and it's not worth looking at that stuff. All it's doing is rotting your brain and making things worse, because all that negativity can really depress you, and it's not going to keep you optimistic for the future, because look at all that stuff. It's not exactly happy joy on those television shows. So try to avoid stuff like that, but do something, make some cookies with your kids, or cook a fancy meal and take it to a homeless shelter, or whatever. Yeah, go out and work for charity. That they make masks. So get the mask on, get some gloves, and head on out. Do some charity work. That helps too. When you are doing something for somebody else, sometimes you forget about your own troubles. You forget about, oh God, it's just the four walls are closing in on me kind of thing. So optimism can be achieved. You just have to have faith, because faith and optimism go hand in hand. Okay, I told you this was going to be a short one, and I have kept my word. So I will close this out. And down below, there are some links to several programs. One for the Overnight Millionaire by Wesley Virgin, my buddy. And there's one for the MSI program, and also for ibuumerang. It's a video that you can watch to see if if that business opportunity is right for you. And I think that's it. That's and a link to the book. So, guys, take a look, see what you think. No pressure. Okay, so I will end this in gratitude. I am thankful for my children and my grandchildren. I am thankful that my life is going up. I am thankful for my mentors and on and offline. I am thankful that I earn that money comes to me easily and effortlessly through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am grateful for that my business allows me the opportunity to feed hungry children just by doing business. I am grateful for that my business is growing, and I am grateful for you and your patronage of my channel. And please, guys, like, share, subscribe. That little blue button right there. See it? Right there in the corner. And subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys later. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.